Praise God. What a joy to be back here on Talk with the Missus. Give me a minute. Let me just share on my Facebook page. And why don't you do the same? I'd like to welcome everyone who is joining this evening. I can already
Hello,
see
everyone.
the early birds are here. We love you. We love you. Thank you for being one of the first people to just connect in this evening. Okay, I think I've done my duty of sharing.
I'm still doing mine.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So let me see, who have we got online? Okay, we are live on
So as you've joined in, welcome everyone from wherever you are. Please let us know where you're viewing from. Also, share, and put in some people's names and so on Facebook to bring them in, because that really does help to promote what we're speaking on, and helping the advancement of the kingdom really in people's relationships, because these broadcasts have really been a thorough blessing for so many people. Amen.
Amen. Great. So how's everyone been? I hope that your week has been good, free from arguments.
Oh, please, glory to God.
Blessed and beautiful week.
Amen.
I'd like to welcome those of you who are online. I can see Patricia Atelli is online. We've got Augustine Osanakba is online. Berta Emmanuel. I mean, those of you online, tell us, just let us know. Could you just give us your name, because I won't see every
Yeah.
person on the timeline. So if you just put a comment,
Yeah,
you
that's
know,
true. Because one time I was speaking to my sister-in-law, she's like, "Oh, you always greeted everyone else, so not greet me." I was like, "Sorry, I didn't even know that you were there." So please do say something, because
yeah,
it doesn't actually tell us everybody that's
everybody that is
online.
online.
Yeah,
So if you just say, good evening, I'm online, or I have shared, and make
yeah,
sure you share. Come on,
yeah.
everybody.
Please do.
Let's share you on
God.
Facebook. Share, even if you're not connecting, because a lot of people like to probably watch on YouTube. But if you have a Facebook account, why don't you just go to Facebook briefly and share to your Facebook page, and then you go back to YouTube, which is your preferred platform of watching.
Yeah.
Or you're watching on YouTube, you can copy the link and send out as a broadcast,
Yeah.
and that
I
would be a
think you should watch
blessing.
this and
Yeah,
just
and just
put the
tell
link.
somebody, yeah, I think
Yeah.
you should watch this, and that would be helpful. So, come on, before we start any discussion today, we want to ramp up the number. I want to see what every one of us can do together in partnership in this talk with the missus, because you're partnering with us
Yep.
to reach many people. And
It's a
as you know,
conversation, a
the
global
yeah, it's a
conversation.
global conversation.
Yeah.
We just happen to be the people in the studio. So your own house is part of the studios of
Yeah.
Talk with the Missus. That's why we take the time to read the comments and
Yes.
just have a conversation with you
Very true.
on the subject, rather than just talking at you. So I'm seeing here Gloria Igariba said, "Good evening, Pastor, and everyone." Great, thank
Yeah.
you. We are glad that you are online, Gloria. Beta Emmanuel said, "Good evening, Pastor and Mrs." I would like to welcome you as well, Beta Emmanuel. Let's get everyone in.
Yeah.
Just let us know that you are online. I want to check those
Yep,
who
and
are
I've
here.
got on YouTube as well. I've got Gozinaram. God bless you, mommy. God bless you. Deaconess Glory. God bless you. Good evening to you too, mommy Emily. God bless you. And I've got a Glory Welly all the way from New Jersey. God bless you. And Mwingi as well. Good evening. Thank you. You have shared. Thank you so much. And Pusaprint also, you have shared as well. So God bless you. Thank you so much.
Great. So I'm waiting for comments on, the different platforms. Maybe we're live streaming on two Facebook pages. We're live streaming on the Pastor Moses GCF page, and I can see on that page we have Nolda who is said, good afternoon, watching from Fort Lauderdale.
Oh,
Great.
wow.
It's nice to have you, Norda, joining in. Do well to share on your page,
Yeah.
and let's get people in. Please let us know, all those who are on the pages, so that we can acknowledge you as you indicate where you are joining from.
Yeah.
And I believe that the conversation this evening will be a thorough blessing. So,
God bless you. And God bless you, Shirley Dina, and your lovely, beautiful family all the way from Birmingham.
Beautiful.
And the Praying Mother Ministry. I love that ministry. I want to be part of it. In fact, I am already part of it. But I want to be part of yours as well. Amen.
that's good.
Amen.
So let's keep building the numbers up. I think we're getting more people in. Maybe you can give somebody a call and say, "What are you doing? Are you online already on Talk with the Missus?"
Yeah. In case they fell asleep, because the weather has been like a little bit,
It's true.
makes
It's
you just
true.
sleepy. So
Yeah, it's
phone
true.
them, wake them up.
Wake them up and tell them, something good is online this evening.
Yeah.
And let's just build up the number, because I think that the conversation would be of a great blessing. I mean, it's been a very continues to be a blessing to many, and I believe that even this evening we build on previous conversations.
Yeah.
And tell us what your week has been like, because I think this week has been great.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's been a blessed week. I can see Blessing Oko. She said, "Good evening, pastors."
Good evening.
So we're glad that you are online.
Yeah.
And we want to get everyone to join in and get somebody in. Get somebody in. I want to see the number build up. Now, everybody, how I know that you shared, some of you, will literally tell me that
Shared.
you have shared. So I can tell.
Can't get away from this.
The system will tell me that you have shared. So let's get everybody. I mean, you're enjoying the talk and you're enjoying the show. So of course, I believe that is a blessing to you.
Yeah.
And if it is a blessing to you, you would want to get others to be able to,
part of it as well.
be a part of it and to enjoy it just like you are enjoying it also. So let's get everyone online and get them to share, and we hope that we can get as many people as possible in. Great.
Awesome. All right. So where do we start from? Where did we stop?
In
the
part
last time?
3,
Yeah.
I think part 3 we stopped at when we're talking about arguments that arise from finances.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that's where we stopped. But we were more focused on the issues that arise when the man is out of work
Yeah.
and the woman is working. I think the way I put the question was that how come a man can be working for years and maybe the woman is out of work 1 year, 2 years, and you won't hear it outside. There won't be a problem. But, if a man loses his job or is out of work and the woman is then working for, it could even be 2 months or 3 months, then it becomes a major issue. Why? Why is that? And we had a lot of comments, which we discussed extensively, and we said we were going to pick up from there this time. So I think that it's only wise that we start
From there.
yeah, we start from there where we stopped in the last conversation. And we had the issue of, some people were saying that it is not the role of the woman to be the breadwinner of the home. But then that took us to something we were talking about in part 1, where women were saying that roles should not be defined.
Yeah.
And suddenly we come to a financial issue on who should carry the home.
Yeah.
And the same people are saying that it is not the role of the woman to be the one carrying the family financially.
Yeah.
It's the role of the man.
So it's a
So
little bit contradictory.
yes,
Oh,
contradictory. I was wondering whether, are the women, are they being fair in it's like you are using different strokes of the on the same subject.
yeah.
It's like you are
So what do you think it
playing
is that
a dodging and ducking game.
I'm dodging some areas, but I want some areas.
Exactly.
So I'm just wondering, what are those areas maybe that women, when they say yes, roles should not be defined,
Yeah.
maybe in their mind they're thinking things like cooking,
Yeah,
cleaning.
that roles should be defined. When they say roles should be defined.
No, when they should not be defined.
No, the women were saying that roles should not be defined. Yeah,
Yeah.
that it should not be
Yeah.
defined.
I was
Yeah.
not thinking, oh,
yeah.
hold on,
Oh, yeah, no. Yeah, I'm getting it. Yeah, please.
Yeah, okay, all right. Yeah, so when they were saying roles should not be defined,
Yeah.
as in everybody should put their
Everybody-
hands in, everyone should muck in
Yeah.
wherever they see fit, is where I know that I would be thinking that way as a woman if it was coming to children, maybe homework with the children, nurturing them to some degree, cooking, cleaning, all those kind of stuff. I'm laughing because I'm just imagining that happening now. And it's a bit like, no. So, but those are probably the areas where we're saying, no, they shouldn't be defined.
Yeah.
But then when we're saying, yes, it should be defined, maybe we're now thinking of financial, whoever, who's holding the home financially, where else? Things that like DIY and mowing lawns and all those kind of things. Then yes, that's the man's job. Taking out the bins. If there's like a spider, that shouldn't be me killing that spider or letting it free. Whatever your take is on that. So maybe. It varies depending on what we're trying to achieve.
But if you look at that, if you look at the list you have just made,
Yeah,
yeah, the list you have just made, when
one-sided.
roles should not be defined,
yeah,
when you say roles should not be defined,
Yeah.
a list of things
yeah,
that naturally you will feel this is what a woman should do.
okay.
Then the list you have now listed, when you say, roles should be defined, there are lists of what a man should do. So basically, in essence, what you women you are saying is that the man should do everything
Yeah.
that is naturally his
Yeah,
and come and do the things that are, because
so
you are
what
saying
would the woman be doing then?
exactly, because that's the thing. You are giving him all these lists. Or when it comes to who should be responsible for the home financially, who should take out the bin, who should mow the lawn, who should kill the spider, who should it should be the man. The roles should be defined. That is a man's job.
Yeah.
Then when it now comes to cooking,
Yeah.
washing the dishes, oh no, roles should not. We should all just dip in and dip out. What is? Look at it practically.
What I would really love to do is hear
Yeah.
from some men, because they have like I don't know whether it's because it's called Talk with the Misses. Then all the misses and all the misses to me are just yes, But I want to hear some men on this, please, if that's possible.
Yeah, because at the end of the day, in life, you have to be objective.
Yeah.
You cannot choose and pick, which is a problem a lot of people are having.
Yeah.
Even Christians. There are Christians now, the way they operate their Christianity and
Yeah.
approach the Bible
Yes.
is a choose and pick.
Pick.
When-
Pick and mix.
Yes.
All this choice.
Exactly.
sometimes.
When it suits them,
Yeah.
then they say, yes, this is what the Bible says. We have to do this. Then when it looks like they is going to cause them something, then they say no.
No. Let's look at the Greek.
Exactly.
In fact, Hebrew.
Exactly.
Let's
So
go.
if
Latin.
you are defining roles,
Yes.
then roles should be defined. If you are not defining roles,
Yeah.
then it should not be defined. You can't say that in some things
Yeah. It should be like
it should be like this, and then in other things it should not.
free for all.
And then when you now look at those things where the roles should be defined. Yeah? You find that there are things that by the time you are defining the role, all of them will fall to the man as his responsibility. That is it.
So this
Then, when you now come to the things where roles should not be defined, we should all just dip in and dip out,
yeah.
you will find that they are all naturally things that if you were defining roles across the board, they will fall to the woman. So I think people need to be true to themselves. You have to tell yourself the truth
Yeah.
and be objective and not subjective.
Yeah.
And
And do you think, sorry to cut in, my darling, do you think that, because I'm now thinking of maybe expectations, because I know a lot of arguments come from missed expectations. I expected you to do something, you didn't do it, I'm now upset. You expected me to do something, I didn't do it, you're now upset. So if that role definition or desire for the other person to do a certain thing and they're expecting you to do it because in their mind that's naturally what you should be doing anyway, does not now happen, it's not spoken about, they're now getting upset by that expectation that was not met but haven't spoken about it. Are those parts of some of these arguments as well?
Well,
unspoken expectations?
yeah, unspoken expectation will create argument, definitely. Because when you are expecting something from somebody that they probably don't even know that you are expecting from them, then you will be getting upset that you are not getting that thing that you are expecting from them, and they are completely ignorant of the fact that you are expecting that. That's why
your face is all moody. They don't even understand what's wrong with
that's
this person.
why, if the person knows this is what I am supposed to be doing. If you ask me, what do I think? I think there should be clear. I like clarity with things. No, it's true. All this, when you have mockiness, let us just do things. They say everybody's thing is nobody's thing.
Yeah, it's true.
Everybody's thing is nobody's thing. Can you imagine you are running a company? You say, it's everybody's responsibility to sweep the floor. Nobody will sweep it. You will come to that. It's true. Every time you come to that office, because this one would think this one should do it, or that one will do it. Some people
footprints.
Some
in
people,
the dirt.
some people
like
will
snow. You leave footprints. The dirt.
Yes, some people will come
Somebody will clean.
late.
Yeah.
Some people will be expecting this or that one will be the one to clean it.
Yeah.
So for me, my personality, I feel
like
that
clarity.
there should be clarity, so you know what you are supposed to be doing.
I can attest to that actually, because in our courtship book, when we started off courting, when we were doing, going through weeks of, whatever, we were just discussing the different plans and stuff for our life and our family and our home and our marriage and stuff. So expectations was one of those chapters. It was literally a book. So expectations was one of those chapters
where we now ask ourselves, what are you expecting?
What do you expect from me?
Exactly. That was one of the chapters that, okay, now we're planning to marry. I don't want surprises. What are you expecting from me? Then I allowed you. You cleared all your expectations. We wrote them down.
Wrote it down.
Then I now also mentioned my own expectations. We wrote them down. Then we now discuss them. This expectation, are they realistic? Is it real? Is it possible to meet this expectation?
Exactly, because another thing is that you're expecting something from me, but it's a very unrealistic expectation.
Exactly. It's possible.
How do you expect me to do this thing? How physically, how mentally, how
is
emotionally,
it possible?
everything is it
So you
possible?
can tell me from that point before you go and stand and say, yes, I do. You can say, this your expectation.
Exactly.
I cannot meet it.
Exactly, because let's say, for example, if a man is looking for lovemaking every day of the month, the days that
every day of the year,
the days that are not conducive because of natural woman, he will now not expect it, but every other day he will now be expecting it. How is that realistic?
Possible. So you should define it at the beginning. Then you can say, no, this thing I cannot commit to that. So for me, I feel, everyone should be open to their own opinion. I feel, for me, with the way I approach things, I feel that there should be clarity. People, because you see, one of the problems we have in the world is that things are murky. Things have become murky. But you'll find that in some homes now, boys are being raised like girls.
How do you mean?
I will explain.
Please do.
No, I'll give you an example. Okay. In some homes now, for a young man,
Yeah.
you are raising a male child.
Yeah.
You're supposed to be instilling in him
Yeah.
the mentality and the mindset for him to know that he he would one day have to be responsible for the home,
Yeah.
in providing,
Yeah.
in being able to go out and bring resources,
Yeah.
to look after his wife,
Yes.
and look after his children.
Yeah.
But you now have him occupied 247 in the kitchen, trying to teach him how to cook egusi soup, or to cook curry and goat. There's no amount of curry and goat that he can cook that will make his wife happy tomorrow if he cannot go outside to bring resources in.
Yeah. Yeah.
He can cook the best curry goat chicken that you can ever think of. But if he cannot go and bring resources from outside, money, to look after his family, that curry goat will be tasting like bitter leaf in the mouth of the woman. They will fight.
Not a nice bitter leaf.
Yes, they will have problem. So raise him to understand that it's okay that you are learning how to cook as a male child.
Focus. Yeah.
It's okay, but your primary assignment in the future is not to be cooking in the kitchen.
Yeah.
Your primary assignment is not to be washing plates. You will do it.
Yeah.
You need to have it to be able to do it.
Get
to
the skill.
Get the
Don't
skill to
now-
support your wife.
Yeah.
But your first assignment is to be able to go out there and bring resources to look after your home. Even the Bible tells us now that a man who cannot provide for his
true.
home
It's true.
is worse than an infidel. It didn't say a woman who cannot provide.
Yeah. It's true. A man.
When Abraham, you look at his scripture, anytime Abraham was entertaining guests, Abraham would be the one that would go out to bring the
Yeah, preach
the resources.
that he went to do the shopping.
Yes, he go and bring the resources. That's like today going to get the money.
Yeah.
He will bring the goat, and then the wife will be the one to what? Cook it, to prepare it.
Yeah.
So people should understand, it's not that Abraham cannot cook.
Yeah.
You should be able to cook. You should be able to do everything that your wife does. But you should know what is your primary responsibility. So in this era where we are just saying, no, let's just do everything together, this, that. That's why you see some men, they will just sit at home. They are not even helping themselves. As long as the woman is going, bringing, they'll just be flipping this thing. Some men now, there are some men in our society, in their brain, they are comfortable to just be home, feeding on the woman's money, driving her car. Do you understand? You can imagine. That's why any young lady who you want to get married, yeah? You want to get married, and then the man you want to marry,
Yeah.
is driving your car, is borrowing money from you to do this, do that. You should know that there's
And
already
he's never
trouble.
paying back.
He's not paying back.
Never paying
You
back.
have not married yet, oh. He said, oh, come and give me rides to church. You go and pick him. Hey, oh, I just wanted to buy this thing. Do you have this thing there to just pay? Just know that there's trouble tomorrow. That's the truth.
It's true.
There's already trouble.
It's true. It's true.
There's already trouble.
It's
So
true.
let's make people understand their primary assignment.
Yeah.
I was listening to somebody, it was this man of blessed memory, Miles Morrow. And he was saying, I listened to him this week on a short clip. He was sharing that in the final analysis of things, he said most women, maybe not all, most women, yeah? When you come if they come down to the truth, don't really want to go out to work.
Yeah.
If their man can provide
Everything.
they don't really. And there are some cultures and nationalities that practice that.
Yeah.
And we don't see their children ending up in prison.
No, it's not to say that it's always the case.
No.
But
But
you need that home training. I think we watched one of those Mount Zion movies called A Phase in Time.
a phase in time,
A
yeah.
Phase in Time. Very nice movie. Quite old, but really quite nice. It basically two women that they're gifted in the same kind of area, which is ministration, and so one of them, she's adamant that she has to go. She has to be traveling to be preaching, and she has to. The husband should be the one to take care of the children, take care of the home. The husband is working. So the husband will take the children to his mother-in-law's place for them to be looked after.
Yeah.
And it was going on like that. The husband would say, "You need to stay at home. You need to stay at home." She's like, "No, the people are calling me. I need to be
go
traveling
to so country
to this
and all
place
of
and
that
that
at
place
the expense
at
of
the
our
expense of the children." So the home front was under attack. Then her neighbor with the same gifting and and so forth, but her husband was like, "Look, you can do these things, but not now. Just wait. Let us deal with the children first. Let us make sure we've really groomed them and nurtured them before you go out." And that's what they done. So the first lady that said, I must go out, and the whole world is calling me. Before she knew it, when she came home, her first son was now
teenager.
lost.
Lost. He was in court.
It was a leader of the cult.
Leader of a court, yeah.
In secondary school, he was beating up people.
Expelled from school and just all kind of rubbish.
Yeah, beat up one lady that she was in coma and all kind of stuff. So it was just a terrible thing. So now she's now having to stay at home to now
pray and try and see if he can redeem the boy.
Yeah.
Because the seed she would have sown then were not sown.
They were not sown. So yeah, there's, like you're saying, naturally,
there
are some
natural things that
and that's how God intended it.
Yes.
Let's stop. I think the issue is let's stop trying to. Sorry to keep on. Let's stop trying to follow the trends of the world. Or follow what's in now, or follow what I need to get now. What you need to actually get is a solid home.
A solid home, yeah.
That's what you.
Because no matter what you get outside, if you don't have a solid home, there'll be problem. I remember one of our couples retreat getaway. I was saying that every woman pray that God should bless your husband. All this one that you are running here and there, the man will go, maybe one of you will go out in the morning for work. By the time you are coming back, the other one will now go out to work and not at night. If the man is solidly blessed to be able to take care of everything, you will have time to raise the children. You can still pursue your career, but not all this pressurized. There are homes where the man has 2 jobs, the woman has 3 jobs. How can it work?
There's children.
And there's
you are
children.
raising the children.
So I think people need to. People need. Sorry. No, it's okay. People need to get it right. I remember, and when I listened to that, My Smoro something.
You're saying,
Yes. He was saying that in the final analysis, no woman. And I thought about when we got married. I'm sure you remember. You wanted to. You were working. And then, before we got married, you had to take some time off work to prepare. Then we got married.
I was working 2 jobs.
Yes, that was before we got married.
Before we got married.
Yeah, before we got married, my wife, when I met her, she was working 2 jobs.
Monday to Friday, and then Saturday, and then Sunday just church.
Yeah. So she was working 2 jobs, Monday to Saturday. That was before we met. And then, in the course of our courtship, as we began to prepare towards our marriage, she had to stop, all our work. So she stopped working completely. Then we got married, and then my wife, she was looking for work. I was saying to her, I said, babes, why are you bothering yourself to be looking for work? We are okay. But my wife, she said, no, I want to be able to contribute to the art, which is good. I think that's a good heart. My wife, naturally, she wants to be able to contribute that. You can't just be carrying everything. I want to be able to contribute. I said, I'm not complaining. And we are fine. Are you suffering? No. Are we struggling? No. So I would see my wife apply for work. She doesn't get it. When I come back,
I don't
she's
get it.
sad.
Yeah.
She's feeling bad. Why are you feeling bad? Oh,
There
she
was-
applied for this work. She didn't get it, this, that.
There was one that I called.
Yeah.
It was to work, I think it was in a university. It was a very good job. And it was to work in the legal, whatever. So I now phoned them because I ticked all the boxes, every single one of the boxes, both the expected and the desired. So I phoned them and I said, I filled out this form, I completed it, and I haven't got feedback yet. I don't understand, why haven't you called me for an interview?
So she was,
So they're like, oh, okay. We'll have to. What's your name? And we'll have to get back to you. So I said, okay, what time should I call? So they now gave me a time to call. So I now waited to that time, phoned them again to get that feedback, because I think it's very, very important. If you don't know where you're failing at, or
Yeah.
you don't know how to improve.
You get
So
it.
basically, yeah, they now told me a few things. Oh, you were very fantastic. You did definitely meet everything. But it was a lot of interest, and there were a lot of people that applied, and there was just a few people that had an extra edge. Okay, but what didn't you like about my application? So they now told me the exact things. I was writing them down. I said, okay, thank you. That's really helped me. Thank you very much. So, but next time when I now applied for the job that I now did get, I applied all the things that I learnt on their feedback, applied it to this one, and by all means, I got the job.
yeah, but
So-
I think beyond that also,
Yeah.
it was that I also saw the frustration.
Yeah,
I was
I
saying
was
you don't
so
need to work,
Yeah.
but the frustration was there. So I said, okay. So I had to go and pray. I said, Father, give my wife work. She wants to work. Please give her a job.
I don't know if he gave them what he wanted, but I didn't leave this.
By the time she applied, I think the next one, she got the job.
Yeah, I got it. Yeah.
So we're happy. Okay, she has a job. So after my wife worked for some years,
I don't want to work anymore.
then she was
babe.
not saying
I
to
don't
me,
wanna work.
babe, I don't really want to work. Do we really need this, my job? I said, stay there. Stay there. He said, we don't need this job.
But
I
I
made
don't
it.
wanna work.
But babe, I don't want to work. I said, I told you before, there was no need for you to go and be working. You will be fine. Just focus on the giftings that are in your hands, and try and go and do your own thing.
Yeah.
But you say you want to go and work, you are feeling sad, you are applying everywhere. I'm trying to console you. So I've asked God to give you work. Now you have not seen the work.
Yeah.
You are saying, I don't want to work anymore. I said, no, you must stay there and
It
do
was
that
There
job.
was an exit plan of like about 3 years.
Yes.
Yeah. So,
So-
by the time he agreed, it was now an
think-
exit. Okay, you will go, but this is how.
This
you
is
will
how
go.
you are going to come out of
3 years later.
it. Yes, because you can't just now jump out of it. I said, no, you will stay there.
Yeah.
When I now agree, okay, you will stop working, but this is how. This is the exit plan. This is how you're going to approach it.
Yeah.
And this is when you will finally out. I think of those 3 years,
Yeah.
one of the years was maternity.
Yeah.
So the whole of 1 year was maternity, and then went back to work for another year,
year, full
and
year.
then full year, and then exited. So I think we need to know what we want. Let me read some comment.
Okay.
Minister Austin said, even if roles are defined, women, as we know, will still create an excuse for the man to perform some of her roles.
he said that woman or a man?
A man.
Okay.
He said, even if roles are defined, women, as we know, will still create.
Babe, I'm
an-
just so tired. Can you just? Can you just?
He said, will still create an excuse
Yeah.
for the man to perform some of her roles.
Yeah.
Sister Habi, said so true. I think she's saying, it's so true about, because she's speaking more about what is the primary responsibility of the man. Knowing that you should be able to do these things, but know that your first responsibility
Exactly.
is this.
Exactly. And even when you think about it, if as a mother you're
Yeah.
looking for your daughter to get married to a man,
Yes.
you'll be saying, look, how is he?
How is
Does
he?
he have a vision?
Exactly.
Is he
Can he
somebody
take
that-
care of
yeah,
you?
Can he take care
That's
of
the question they ask.
Exactly.
They don't usually say, can the woman take care of him? They say,
Yeah.
can he take, is he working?
Yeah.
Where is he staying? Is he still staying with his parents?
Yeah. Or what's his
Will
plan?
he be able to provide for you and your children? Is that not the question they ask?
Yeah. And it's not even just the is he staying with his parents, because I know personally some people that even after they got married, because they had a plan.
A plan, yeah.
Yeah. Even
Yes.
after they got married, they were still living in their parents' house. So husband and wife, they're husband and wife, but they're still staying at their parents' house.
Because they were-
because
yeah,
they were
putting-
planning
to buy their own place,
their
and they
own
needed a
place.
few more months
Yeah,
to
yeah.
to get the money
Yeah.
up to what it should be.
Exactly. And now they're living in a very nice house, not a flat, and they even have the mother living next door. So everyone gets on very well,
yeah.
and they have children, so that's guaranteed help with childcare.
Childcare.
And all
So
that
that's-
stuff,
that's
because
a
the
result
mother
of
is
planning.
retired. Yeah,
A result
it's
of planning.
Yeah.
Sister Abby said he can cook and also bring money in. Then she was speaking about the man who.
Yeah, but would he not be tired?
Well, no, I think what she's saying
Yeah,
is
he
that
can,
he
yeah.
has the
Not that
skill.
he-
Yeah, he's
that's
able
what he
to
has
do
to
those
do.
things because, as you know, there will be times when a man has to
Yeah.
be able to do those things. Because let's say your wife is pregnant. Yeah. Let's say your wife is going to deliver. There are just some times that you have to be able to do those things. Or maybe she's genuinely just tired. She may not be
Yeah.
pregnant, but
Yeah.
she's had a very difficult day. She's tired. You should be
Yeah.
able to step in. But where there is a problem
Yeah.
is when you make those things primary. Say, no, we should be able to just do all these things together. So the woman is expecting, I cooked yesterday, you should cook today. This, that.
Cooking
Why
rota.
are you leaving all these things for me? Meanwhile, there are list of rules that you say are demands. It will not work. And when we are raising, I need to say this.
Yeah.
When we are raising our male children and we want to safeguard them from problem tomorrow, let's give them the balance.
Yes.
My son, you should be able to do these things.
Yes.
Do this, do this, do this. You're doing it to help. And you should have those skills. But you have a primary responsibility.
It's true.
First,
Yeah.
to be able to provide for your home.
Yeah.
All these, Sister Abby referred to it as deadbeat man.
Deadbeats. Yeah.
Deadbeat man. That you are just the
Waste
that
man.
waste man. He's just there. Then there are some women now that are laboring so hard. I know some women
Yes,
working
good
day,
now.
working night.
And the man will be seeing
Yes.
all the working.
The man is at home. He say, "Well,
did you get that thing when you went out?
yes,
to the
I don't
shop?
have
What
a job."
stops him
Why?
from?
It's the way we are turning the world to be, the way God created it. People are trying to
Twist it.
twist it. Let us just do everything together. Do everything. There's no clarity.
So do you think this all start? Because I'm now thinking, okay, where did this really come from?
Yeah.
Where did all these changes and all this thing really come from? Because like the area that we live in, there's a lot of Jewish people predominantly in the area that we live in. So our children's school, most of the parents are Jewish. You have Asians, you have a handful of black people and some whites as well, but predominantly Jewish. Now, all of them, most of them, probably like 98% of them don't work. They stay at home with the children and so forth. And if they're working at all, or if they're getting some of them I know, their husbands are working and then give them a salary. So they'll give the wife a salary so that she would obviously be able to do whatever the kind of financial things that she would have wanted to do. And she's not now feeling, like I'm in a cage. I need to
cage.
go and work
Yeah,
because how am I going to get money? You're not giving me any money.
Yeah.
So they've provided for that already.
Any little thing the woman
Yeah.
want to do has to come and beg the man as
Yeah.
if he's the Lord.
Exactly.
It will be a problem.
It's a big problem.
Yes. You want to buy anything, you come and beg the man, I need £20.
What do you need that £20
Yeah,
for?
what do you
No,
need?
you'll get it next
Then you now
next
have
month.
to write an essay on, no, it's true now, and rehearse in your head how you are going to convince him to give you that £20. Then the woman will be thinking to herself, why am I even doing this? I'm educated.
Yeah.
Why am I here?
Yeah. Yeah.
I can go out and make my own money, and no, I don't
Just
have
get
to
a
come out.
childminder.
Yes, because women are designed to spend. No, it's true, naturally. No, I'm being
What's that
practical.
thing you told me? I'm laughing because of that thing you told me about. Go, tell
Yeah, I read one thing. Let me find it. Let me find it. I had to send it to somebody. I said, this thing sounds like you.
Oh, it wasn't me though. You sent
No,
it to.
it was not you. You know the person I
Yeah.
sent it to.
Okay.
The man wrote, I saw this thing. The man wrote, he said, my wife didn't order anything from Amazon yesterday. So the UPS guy knocked on our door to see if we are okay.
Could you imagine that? That's so funny. Because every day he's at this door,
Yes,
you
it's
know,
at this
with
door.
a delivery.
Make it delivery.
1, 2, 3.
Yeah. So women are designed to spend.
Yeah.
That is the truth.
Yeah.
That's why if you want to
Go into
go into business, that you want the business to grow,
A product
a
business.
product, you have to design it to suit women. Have you noticed when you go to shops, even fashion shops, it's the women things that are at the front. The men's things, they will go and hide it.
Men and children.
Yeah, men and children, they'll go and hide this somewhere at the top floor. But the women will just feel because that's where the money come from. Women are designed to spend. So if you are a man then, and you say, okay, your wife, maybe God bless you, that what you are earning can take care of the home, that your wife don't have to work.
Yes.
Don't make her feel she has to come and beg you for money.
No.
She should earn.
No, what she's doing is a sacrifice. You should even say that
She's
what
working.
She's working.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because to run a home, it's a job.
Thank you, everybody.
It's a full-time job.
It
So
is.
when you come back
Yeah.
and you're not looking at the woman,
Yeah.
what have you been doing since morning?
Yeah.
I've been out there breaking my back, making money, and to come here, and you are just here and you are telling me you are tired. My dear, the woman will get a job
Come
tomorrow.
on, get me my food.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Because you don't understand or recognize that there's a job that she's doing that is more than a full-time job.
Yes.
So if a man, let's say your wife pray, God bless my husband, God lift you, as I'm saying, and you are able to earn more than enough for your home, put your wife on salary so that she will have money. She does not need to take permission from you to spend.
That in itself causes contention.
Yes.
And argument.
If your wife always has to take
You're
permission
spending
from
too
you
much money.
to
Come
spend
on,
money,
do you know what I mean? You be
there
like-
will be problem.
You know, you telling her
You
you're
must
spending
quarrel.
too much money. This one, that
Because women are designed to spend.
one. Yeah.
They are designed to. You can't stop them from spending. You can only control it and help to moderate it. But that no, I banned you from spending. It's a lie. She will. Her friend, she will buy the shoe. Her friend will come and present it to her in your house as a gift.
Yeah.
So help her not to commit a sin.
Yeah. I was listening to a comedy, I think, and it was saying that to satisfy women is very easy. Is all you need is 4 things. You need love, attention. So give the woman love, give the woman attention, give the woman money, and give the woman more money.
No, because it's just in women to spend.
Yeah.
Women spend more than men.
Yeah. Yeah, it's true.
So like that man now, the UPS man, because the wife orders every day from Amazon. Let me read some things here. Gloria said, I think a man should provide support for his wife, no matter how small, especially if both of them are working. It's true. No,
Yeah.
I think
Where both are working.
I think where both of them are working,
Yeah.
what the man should provide is not support. He should share the responsibility.
Since she's sharing his.
Yes, because she's sharing responsibility with him to go and bring resources from outside.
This my husband.
No, it's true now. No, it's true.
Yeah.
If the woman is sharing responsibility with you
Yeah.
to go out
Yeah.
and earn and bring money in. Then you now come and say that all the domestic work should be hers. No, you are not being fair.
She should cook, she should clean, she should
No,
do the
no.
shopping.
If
she
she's
should-
sharing responsibility with you outside, you should share responsibility with her inside. That is just it. Because the two of them, you have to look at them, the two are jobs.
Yeah.
There is work outside, there is work in your house. It's just that you did not write advertisement and job description. If we write the job description
Yeah.
of every home,
Isn't- some
it will be
people are-
longer than the job description in your office.
That's right.
That's the truth.
That's absolutely right.
Yeah, if we write the job description
Yeah.
of your home,
Yeah.
it's longer than the job description of your office. So if the woman is sharing that responsibility with you outside to provide the providing responsibility, you should share the home upkeep responsibility
it
with
that
her. So you are
some
not support. If you look at it, I'm supporting her.
Yeah.
You know, I help you to wash plate. I help. You are not helping her, my dear, because
Yeah, we're doing it together.
you are doing
It's
together
not
because
help.
two of you
Yeah.
are
Doing
doing
the other one.
together.
Yeah.
That's my understanding. You know.
Yeah. This understanding is great. No, but this understanding is really good because if a man that actually has that kind of understanding,
Yeah.
he will now naturally the home will be nice. Everything will be flowing.
Yeah.
Because it will now be a give and take.
Yes.
Everybody will be supportive
Exactly.
of each other.
Yeah.
Whereas Amanda will now think, well, I'm working, you're working. Yes, every other women work
Yeah, I
too.
say, but it's
You
woman's
should be the
role
one
to do this.
now
Woman,
do
other
that.
women are
So
working as well like you.
it's not being considerate.
That the
of-
woman will, if you put the woman under that kind of pressure, she will get old quicker. Her body get tired, and it's not easy now.
hands will not be hard.
Yeah, no, that's wrong. She said it can be very exhausting to work full time and take care of the house properly without any support.
Yeah.
A woman should be very wise to appreciate the little help her husband is doing
Yeah.
and not start sending him on errands. Yeah, some women like to send errands. Why? And they won't send the whole errand together. No, it's true. They want you to get something from the kitchen. Women, please help me to understand why you people do that. You want somebody to get something from the kitchen. So
about
can you just help to bring the spoon? You now go, bring the spoon. When
On
now-
their way back.
On their way back. Oh, please just get a cup of water. Then you send them. Why didn't you just send all
All
of
of it
them
together.
together? So that the person is not going back and front, the same place. Please, women, help us because I don't understand why.
We will change.
No, it's not just you. You know,
Yeah,
I
that's
told you.
what I know.
I told
know.
you. Yeah,
You
but
told
I
me
think
that
it's
it's-
women.
Yeah.
When I was growing up, there's a couple
Yeah.
that I spent some time in their house.
Yeah.
The woman was doing the same thing.
Yeah.
Not to me or even people that come to visit. One day I told her, I said, sister,
Yeah.
why don't you send all your messages together? You send somebody back and front the same place. Is it that you don't remember everything or what? I don't understand. So she said, appreciating the little he does and
No, it's
not
important.
pressuring him to help will gradually make him do more. Sister
I
Tenji
don't know
said,
if it will, or because
no, I think you should see it as a responsibility.
yeah, it has to be his own understanding and mindset as well.
Yeah.
Appreciation is very, very necessary both
Yeah.
ways. Both people should be appreciated.
Yeah, Sister Ahabi said, so true, Pastor. It's true.
Yeah.
Sister Tenji said, women are designed to spend. Then she said,
Yeah.
that UPS guy, she put her two hands on her head.
The guy was concerned. This corona that is happening itself, I don't even know if it's happened to them.
And then she said this.
Yeah.
She said, so true. 9 to 5 is easier than full-time housewife.
Yeah, it is.
It's true.
It is.
It's,
It is. It is.
it's easier because
It is.
to look after children
Yeah.
alone,
Yeah.
to keep your house in the state you want it to be,
Yeah.
to manage the affairs of the house, even just to call a contract, whether it be telephone, and just to make sure everything is working.
Yeah.
Your home is a
Before
full-time
you
company.
think of the cooking,
The cooking is a full-time company.
you're a what is
You are
it?
you are a cook, a nutritionist,
Yeah.
an administrator. It's so many roles in one. So it's not easy. It's not an easy task. And I don't know if you have some
Yeah, I
comments.
do. Thank you. I was about to mention. So I have from Pussy Prince. She said this story is so funny. I think that was when I was talking about the job that I was surprised that
Okay.
they didn't call me.
Yeah.
I think you can tell my personality. But anyway, Juliet said, wow, Godfrey Well, it said, Pastor, I appreciate the aspects of the balance and primary responsibility. So that's very good. The balance is needed, but
Yeah.
also knowing the
Knowing.
primary responsibility,
Yes.
being conscious of
Be
it.
conscious of it.
know,
What is my
and-
primary role?
Yeah, not being, taken away with all the demands of life, and
Yeah.
just knowing that, in fact, this is my primary, being like laser eye kind of. Random Things says, basically understanding is very important, and it's very, very true.
Yeah.
Understanding is very key. Mamieli said this is funny, and Chinwe said it takes recognition and understanding. Yeah, you have to
Yeah.
recognize what each other are doing.
Yeah, and I think that we need to be objective. There was something.
Yeah.
I know we've talked a lot about finance, but I think even beyond finance,
Yeah.
we were having. You were telling me of, and I think women, you need to, because I think this can also cause argument. I'm moving now to something else.
Okay.
You were telling me of this. No, this. I don't.
I'll tell you so much here.
Yeah,
I'm wondering which one.
Yeah, don't worry.
Just follow you. That's how we follow me. Follow me. Just
Follow me. You understand what I'm talking about?
yeah. Good.
Yes.
Yeah.
You were telling me about this nurse that died of coronavirus, that the pregnant
so
nurse.
sad. In
that,
Luton.
that you saw there's a nurse in the UK, for those of you watching outside the UK, there's a nurse in the UK that, died of coronavirus. The baby is alive,
Yeah.
but the nurse died. And you were saying how you saw a video and you saw the husband. Apparently they have a 2-year-old
Already.
a 2-year-old child with this baby. So the man with these 2 children,
Yeah.
how will he be able to cope?
Young couple.
Yeah, young couple to raise them. And so I was saying to you that because me, I would think beyond
Wholesome.
even the immediate, I would think of the wholesome. I say, okay, for example now, this man, he's going to get married. He will have to marry at some point again. That when this man now marries, that the prayer now we have to pray. God should give him a good wife.
Yeah.
A woman who will be able to take those children as her own children
Yes.
and raise them as her own children.
Yeah.
That otherwise, this is already problem.
Yeah.
It's already problem. And I gave an illustration. For example, the man goes to work,
Yeah.
comes back from work, yeah, and then the children, run to him, and he spends the evening, spend time with the children. If the wife is not a good woman,
Yeah.
yeah, the woman will say, oh, you can imagine, he came back from work, he's giving all this time. It's like he loves these children more than me.
Yeah.
He's spending his whole time with the children instead of spending the time with me.
Yeah.
It can bring problem.
Yeah.
Whereas if those same children were given birth to by that same woman,
Yeah.
and that man comes back from work, and the children runs to him, and he takes the children and he's spending that same time doing exactly the same thing with the children, the woman will be like, oh, he's so nice. The way he spends time with the children, I just
Such a
love it.
loving
Such a
father.
loving father. He just gives me space to be able to do all that thing, to relax when he comes back from work and spend time with the children.
Yeah. So just take the children off my hands.
Exactly. Just take the children off my hand and all of that. That would be her reaction because they are her own children.
Yeah.
So I said, does that not tell you that women, there's something that they need to, because it's the same action. Why is the reaction different?
Yeah.
My sisters, you people tell me.
Yeah, and in fact, I think what I even followed up and said is so true.
Yeah.
I said, remember Sarah, when she was still called Sarai?
Yeah.
Yeah? Where she was now saying, oh, Abraham, you just need a child. Go, take this, my maid, Hagar. Let her be, let her carry a child for you so that at least you can have children and she'll give me the child and all this. Before you know it, when Hagar now became pregnant, Hagar now switched.
Yeah.
Sarah now switched.
Yeah.
All the women now,
Exactly.
it's
They say
like,
their child,
Yeah.
the child of Hagar now became an offense
yeah,
to Sarah.
yeah,
So why? Why would a woman now, this scenario we gave now that we just came out of it, because it's a true thing
Yeah.
that would happen.
Yeah.
By the way, Pastor Michael Baba today,
Yeah.
thank you for joining. It says such synergy, great program. Thank you,
bless
sir,
you,
for
sir.
joining. You know, so why will
Yeah.
women, why do you, is that not a double standard? Is that not being
Yeah.
selfish or self-centered? Because it's the same action, the same children.
Yeah.
So tell me, I'm not saying it's all women. No, there are
Yeah.
some good women that
Yeah.
we even raise the children better than their mother would do.
Yeah.
But majority, I don't think you can argue with that. Majority, it will be problem, because I've handled cases where
It's true.
you have a woman marry a man who already had children, and they will not become problem.
Meanwhile, if
Everybody
it
is
was flip,
silent. They don't want to talk.
Meanwhile, if it was flip and if it was reverse,
Yeah.
on the other side, if it was the woman that had children,
Yeah.
and the man now came to marry the woman with children,
Yeah.
he would
Many times the man is more accepting. Yeah, he will be
Yeah.
able to understand more, even if she's spending time. And sometimes it's easier.
yeah,
It's easier to manage. Why?
yeah.
People, please talk to me, because I want to hear your opinion about this. Because this can.
Is it that we're? I wouldn't want to say it, or wouldn't, or I really don't want to say. But is it that we're a little bit emotionally imbalanced? Are women a little bit or a lot emotionally imbalanced?
Everybody's
Even in
silent, but they are not
Very
talking.
silent. You can just hear, like, when you hear the
Like
crick, 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 crick in the corner, because no sound whatsoever. But is it that we're a little bit emotional? If we're honest with ourselves, is it that we're a little bit emotionally imbalanced? Even when you're coming, like, on your cycle, if you're coming up to your cycle days, somehow your emotions, you're just angry, you're tired, you're vexed, and then after those days, oh, I love everybody again. We're a little bit emotionally imbalanced. It doesn't, I don't know if it's our makeup or not physical makeup, as in that's how our hormones and the estrogen and everything just works in our bodies, that we kind of sway. And even if you think of it, some women that don't have a voice that helps them, yeah, as in somebody they can talk to and get advice from,
Yeah.
and somebody that's like a guide, whether it's a husband, whether it's a friend, a woman that doesn't have that,
Yeah.
they're doing one thing today. I'm gonna do this. This is gonna be amazing. Wow.
Yeah. And
Then
then
before you know,
they jump
all
into
the
something
energy
else.
has gone from
Yeah.
that. Then they're now, no, that one. Now I'm gonna do this one now. Then before you know, energy's gone. Then they follow another one. I'm gonna do this one now. So is that?
Yeah, no, it happens. It happens, especially with a lady
Yeah.
that does not have a husband or a man in her life,
Yeah.
or does not have somebody who guides her.
Yeah. Because you can have a husband.
Yes.
But you guys don't really talk.
Yes,
Yeah.
some ladies have husband, but they don't really talk. The man is not providing guidance. She will still be imbalanced in this thing. Before you know, oh, I need to do this. Oh, I need to. It's like, oh, you need to do this today. Before you know it, oh no, it's that thing that was heaven and earth just now. It's something else. So there's this stability. That's why a man who is a proper leader, it's not control.
Yeah.
It's not control, because some men too, they don't know how to lead. They feel it's control. They feel the woman cannot have an opinion.
No, it's wrong.
If there is something, the fact that both of you can have different opinions
Yeah.
does not mean that you are quarreling.
No, it's not a quarrel.
It's not a quarrel.
We're made differently.
You're made
Our
differently. You
minds
can
are
look at the
different.
thing and say, oh, this show is nice, or no, this show is not nice. Then you give your reason why it's not nice. Then I give my reason why it's nice. And we may be able to come to something, not argument.
Yeah.
But some men, I know we are throwing a lot of subjects
things.
now on the floor. Now. Some men feel that the woman must agree. Yeah, let me not use the word agree, because they should
She's
both
meant
agree
to agree.
that the woman wife's opinion
Okay.
must be
Align with
yes.
mine.
Once this is my opinion, that must be her opinion. She cannot. So two of you can be sitting watching a show. Her opinion must be your opinion. Is she a zombie?
No.
She's not a zombie. She's educated. She has a mind to be able to think. She's standing on the other side of the cup.
Yeah.
She's looking at it from a different perspective. You are standing on this side, looking at it from a different perspective. Two of you should be able to talk it through.
Yeah.
You know, it's act of negotiation.
Yeah. That's
You
what
should
I
you
always
should
call
be
it.
a good negotiator. So there are a lot of matters we have just thrown on the ground now, and
no,
our time is
definitely.
running. But I need response. I need
Yeah.
people to try, because maybe this is where we'll pick up the next
Next
time.
time.
Yeah. But I need response. Why do you think that is?
No, definitely. Because even when you say negotiation, I personally think that somebody that is able to lead is a very good negotiator.
Yeah.
Because even though the person that you're trying to get to do something that they don't want to do, they will now end up doing it because of the way you have presented it.
Yeah.
Because of the way that you have won their hearts, the way that you have made them think, you know what, I'm going to do this. I was giving you an illustration like, it's just like Abigail in
Yeah.
the Bible, where David was ready to shoot at sight, kill everybody, Nabal and everybody that they see. The Bible tells us that he had about, I think it's either 300 or 600. I can't remember at the time which one it was.
Yeah.
He had 300 or 600 men. So he personally did not have to go on that mission.
On that mission, yeah.
But he wanted to do it personally because the insult of the neighbor was too much.
Yeah.
So he was ready to kill everybody. But this woman, Abigail, knowing this, quickly gathered some things, got some people to be cooking up stuff, and then came to him, bowed down, and then started speaking. The way she spoke, if you actually read the verses of what she said, even you as a woman, say, Abigail, you don't try.
She was able to sway this.
The way she it's like, I was saying to him, it's like her words were massaging King David, well, at the time, David, in massaging him, so that he now, everything that he was now ready to do, all this killing and shooting aside, in fact, the way she just turned everything around. I said she was speaking to his yesterday, she was speaking to his present day, and she was speaking to his tomorrow.
That's it.
The way she was saying it, he himself, he melted before Abigail. Melted. In fact, it's like, oh, how? Well, I know that you will be king one day because the Lord has anointed you. You are a wonderful man. Don't worry about it. So the way she was, the guy, he has to melt. So negotiation is not, I'm proving to you,
No.
look, what I said to you, you this woman, you this man,
It
you
will not
always
work.
don't want to follow me. You, in fact,
It will create argument.
That's just argument.
It
You
will
now
create
say,
argument.
oh my
If
husband.
your wife is not willingly following you,
Yeah.
you are failing in your responsibility, or in your skill
Yeah.
to negotiate.
Yeah. Yeah.
You are failing. I know there are some stubborn women that have demon in their head that will not just follow no matter how much you negotiate. But
And that's not your wife,
No, that's
before
not your wife,
some
no.
people would not say, hey, that's the
yes,
kind of
that is
woman.
a problem. Because some people will now say, you don't know my wife. She's one of those women. It's a lie.
Oh, my husband
You
is one of those. Yeah.
you don't know how to. That is the truth. You go and learn it.
Yeah.
Go and learn it. Maybe go and learn it from people
Yeah.
who know how to.
Yes. Yes.
Have you not noticed that even in your place of work,
Yeah.
even in church,
Yeah.
there are some people that are leading you? Yeah? Because of the way they are leading you, you would willingly do any and everything that they ask you to do.
Yeah.
Whereas in that same work environment, in that same church, there are others who, even though they are your leaders in your department,
Yeah.
when they ask you to do something, you will struggle to do it. It's the knowing, having that skill,
Yeah. It's true.
that skill on how to. So as a man, you need to have that negotiating skill, where your wife, even though something she doesn't want to do, because she said, no, I have to do this thing for my husband. You know, my husband want me to do it, I would do it. She would do it joyfully, even though if she had a choice, it's not something she would have wanted to do.
Yeah.
All this you're forcing and proving, you are failing.
Yeah.
I'm just telling you, you're forcing and proving you are the man. So this is my decision. You are failing, my dear. You are failing. You are failing. It's
by
because you have failed in leadership. That's why you are becoming a dictator.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say.
Yes.
Negotiation versus dictatorship.
Yeah.
You know, both of them are getting, the result, if you like, but one of them is doing it willingly.
Yeah.
The person is doing it willingly.
Yeah.
The other one is being forced, hates the person,
Yeah.
cannot stand the person. In fact, it's
I'm
tension
just
and
doing it. Say,
animosity.
if I had my way,
you know.
I would not have done this thing.
Yeah.
I'm just
Yeah.
doing it just to maintain peace.
Yeah.
I'm just doing
Which
it just
peace?
to maintain
The way they
peace.
say they even the peace with their hand like this.
just
So yeah, I think learning the ability to negotiate, you now see how the person willingly is able to do and achieve anything that you want them to do, even the things that you didn't think of that you needed, because they're thinking about you,
Yeah.
and because they just want to please you, they will find a way to do something
it.
to please you. That's
I
the
think
difference between
our time
dictatorship
is-
and
our time. So we have thrown a
negotiation.
lot of questions out today.
Many.
Yeah, I think some people need some weeks, maybe the next 1 week to be able to process. We have thrown a number of questions out.
Yeah.
We have thrown the question of, I use the illustration of the nurse, the UK nurse that died of COVID-19 with a pregnant baby, now giving birth to a child. The husband, they have a 2-year-old. The man will marry later, and we pray that God will give him a good wife who will be able to accept the children. Because the question we then asked was, why is it that we gave a scenario? Why is it that some women, if maybe the man come back from work and he gives time to those children, because they are not her children, she's not the new wife, she can get angry. Oh, he came back and he's just giving his time to his children, spend, most of the evening with the children. It's like he loves them more than me, can be a problem. Whereas if they were her own children and he's their father, he can do exactly the same thing. And they'll say, oh, such a nice man, such a good father. The way he just spends time with the children and everything, just gives me space and just takes the children off me so that I can be free to do my own thing. Why is there different shade of reaction to the same action of the man? That's the question. Also, we talked about opinion. You're a man, because these things are things that bring argument in relationship.
Yeah.
They bring argument.
Yeah.
You are a man. Your wife has a different opinion about a matter.
Yeah.
Yeah? Does that mean that she's against you? Should you not argue? Is it compulsory that because this is the way you see it, your wife must see it exactly the same way? Yeah? Can both of you not look at something and have different opinion and then discuss those opinions to help, arrive at something? So why? Why do you feel that you must be that? Well, where's your negotiation skill? So I think those are things that we would have to discuss. I don't know if there's any comments that you want to read.
Yeah, I've got one. Okay, Pusprint was saying that actually she wasn't laughing at the job thing. She was laughing at that you say that I must stay at that job. You don't want to work there? I don't care. Stay. So you said you wanted to work. You're working.
Yeah,
so
working.
work.
Yeah, you were. You said you wanted to work. You were
worked there
getting
for
sad
years.
and feeling really bad, upset, moody.
I worked there for years.
Why am I not getting a job? Okay, Father, give her a job. He now gave you work. Now you say, oh, babe, this work, I think I need to stop. No. Stay there. Stay there.
Yeah.
Sister Juliet Osazu, I said, good evening, Pastor and Mrs. I came in late. Please, what is the question? So we put out the questions now.
Yeah.
I think that you'll be able to contribute to them in the next
Yeah.
edition.
Like we said, we do read these messages back, and we do go through this from time to time. So please do, even if you're watching us on a replay, do put in your comments, put in your questions or so forth, and then we'll be able to pick that up on our next broadcast. Also.
Yeah.
Praise God.
Hallelujah. All right, you want to give your final, or was that your final words?
Yeah, go on, darling. Don't worry. You
No,
say-
no, no,
you
no,
say
because I want to round up.
No,
Yeah.
darling, you go ahead. Go. It's okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so people, thank you for joining in. I mean, I pray that you have picked up something today that can be useful and helpful for you in your home. I mean, talk with the missus. We just come in and we just have conversations like myself and my wife have. We don't have to be here to have these conversations.
Yeah.
I mean, we have them in the car, we have them at home. We just talk about many things. It's helpful for us. It's helped us.
Yeah.
And we believe that it would have helped you. We'll be back again in 2 weeks' time, 2 Thursdays from today, for another edition of Talk with the Missus. Please subscribe to our YouTube channels.
Yeah.
There's some very interesting things that are coming up very soon. We're talking about some today that I believe will be very impactful. So subscribe to the 2 YouTube channel, the FMC TV YouTube channel, and then also the Pastor Moses GCF YouTube channel. Subscribe to both and follow us on Facebook. Pastor Moses GCF Facebook page, which is the Moses Amavie page, and also the Faith Miracle Church Wood Green London page. And just click on all the notifications so that whenever we put anything up or we are live, it will just prompt you and you will be able to get what we're doing. We appreciate you. We love you guys.
Thank you.
I hope that you have responses for me on the questions we put out when we next meet. Until next time, take good care of yourself and bye.
God bless you. Thank you so much for joining. And for all those that we didn't read your messages and your comments, God bless you. Thank you so much. I got Rani from St. Lucia.
Oh, beautiful.
And,
Wow.
God bless you from sunny St. Lucia. God
Wow.
bless you. All right. God bless. Bye-bye.
Bye. Man.